And now, broadcasting live from the Darkroom Studio at Craven Community College, it's In the Know.
Good morning, everybody. Welcome to In the Know. I'm Craig Ramey.
Good morning, Megan Johnson.
It's
Good morning,
great to see you, Megan.
Thank you. You too.
It's a beautiful day outside.
It is. It's going to get warm today.
Yeah, I'm okay.
I've
with
already
it.
been patting the sweat off my brow.
Is that?
Well, that's
yeah.
not my brow. That's my lip. But that's my brow.
The lip pat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh.
That's okay.
Yeah. Well, we know I don't like the heat, and it's kind of warm in the studio today.
Get used to it.
Get used to it
Yeah.
for the next 6 months.
Yeah. Yeah. Seasons. It's a crazy thing.
Yes, I know.
But yeah, so this is In the Know. This is a show we do every week here from our studio at Craven Community College and Public Radio East in the Darkroom Studio. And we get together, we talk about things of the day, silly nonsense sometimes. We have great guests that come from the community with us. Today we'll have Dr. Shelley Hines from the Craven Community Chorus talking with us, and also one of our instructors here at the college as well.
Wonderful.
So should we talk a little bit about what's going on with the chorus? We'll talk about some community events.
Yep, sure will. And we also need to say good morning to Zanetta and Rashim.
Good morning,
Good morning,
Zanetta,
you
Rashim.
two.
Hey, good morning.
How are y'all doing?
Great.
Good.
Yeah?
Cute earrings, by the way.
Thanks.
I like this. Very cute. I didn't see it when I walked in.
No, I didn't either.
Yeah.
I wasn't sure.
Well, she's got so much hair. I mean, Zanetta's does not lacking in curls and beautiful hair.
Yeah, so if you want to show off your earrings, I guess you've got to pull the hair back.
You do. It's a must.
So
No, no,
let's go ahead and bring in our guest, because Shelley can relate to this conversation.
With, yes, curly, beautiful hair. Good morning, Shelley.
Good morning. Yeah, going along with that, you don't know what's under there. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah,
It does match my necklace today.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
You wouldn't
very
know.
pretty.
yeah. You have great earrings too. I can't tell what that is on
Actually,
them.
these are carved gourd
Okay.
from Peru.
Nice.
Mm-hmm.
Did you
Very
get
pretty.
them while you were in Peru?
I did, yeah.
It looks like a llama on it.
It is.
It's a llama.
Good pronunciation there.
Thank you.
I like that.
Well, when you got the
Yes.
Spanish teacher in the house, you got to do the right one.
Thank you. Llama? No, it's a llama.
Llama.
Yeah.
A
Yep.
llama.
That's great. When were you there?
I spent a lot of time there when I was between my master's and my doctoral program. I went down there for 5 months and assisted with some anthropology research,
Yeah.
transcription, translation,
That's so cool.
interviews.
5 months.
Yeah, it was incredible. I
Yeah.
felt a little bit like a Peruvian.
Yeah, I
I
bet.
wanted to be. Una peruana.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
That's awesome.
So, yeah, good morning. Well, I'm here to talk about the Craven Community Chorus. Although it has been going on for about 39 years, this is my first time to join the choir. It was founded in 1985 by Phil Ivancho,
Yeah.
who is still around the campus, still does some teaching, but he was the music director here for many years.
And so for people who don't know about the Craven Community Chorus, what is that?
Yes, anybody is welcome. Anybody who has a desire to sing is welcome to be in there. We have a lot of altos, which I am one. We could always use more basses and tenors, but it's like 61 people right now
Wow.
in the choir. It's huge. We practice in Oringer Auditorium here on campus, which is also the location of our concerts. It's nice to mention that it's a grant-funded program sponsored by the Heritage Bate
H. Bate?
Foundation. Yep. And we also do fundraisers for that. But so the concerts actually this year, if you can see.
Yep, I think we can see that.
Yep, perfect.
Okay.
Yeah, there you go.
This is okay. So the theme this year is Winds of Change, because we are really going through lots of time periods. The first half is going to be all the choruses. So that's all this of
Wow.
Handel's Messiah, which I've only ever done Hallelujah, the one that everybody knows. But so this is tricky. It's been really good to give me some mental gymnastics working on that. And the performances are May 16th, which is a Thursday at 7 p.m., as well as May 18th and 19th, both at 3 p.m. And to get tickets, you have multiple options. You can get them at Mitchell Hardware, Fuller's Music, and also from any choir member. For example, I have several tickets that I can sell. I have 4 per concert and some free kids tickets with an adult purchase. So if anybody wants to ask me.
Oh, that's cool. So you just walk around with tickets all the time. So
Well,
that's the easiest way.
You can email me. I don't know what I did with them. Yeah, you can email me, hines@cravencc.edu. I also work here. We mentioned that earlier, I think, but I teach Spanish here. But anyway, yeah, please. So music for all the ages. Other music that we're doing includes a medley of Motown songs, including like I Heard It Through the Grapevine. It's really fun. We're also doing choral highlights from Mary Poppins Returns.
Very
You
cool.
can't see my, there it is. That makes me very, very
Yeah.
happy because I love Mary Poppins music.
Yes. And then in addition, we're doing Beatles in review.
I was going to put you on the, do you know any of them?
Don't know any Mary Poppins?
Yeah.
Is she the spoonful of sugar?
Yes.
Okay, yes. So I kind of know that.
Supercalifragilistic.
Expialidocious.
Yes.
That's it. Yeah.
And the bird lady.
Is that the name of the song, or you
No.
just can't remember the name?
No, I just can't remember her name.
Yeah,
She feeds the pigeons.
Yes. So this is music that's from the second half, so you can kind of hear some of those themes in it. Not second half, but the Mary Poppins Returns.
Right.
Yep.
But that's cool that you have Beatles and Motown in there as well, right?
Yes.
I'm not as familiar with the Messiah and all the choral music in there, but of course, for folks like me who are not as well versed, literally, I love it when I'm at a choral concert and I hear songs that I actually recognize and they're familiar.
Exactly. Yeah, you will recognize a lot at this concert. The first part is Baroque, and it's very Baroque. But another nice feature is that we will have a full orchestra. So if you come to the concert, you get orchestra in addition.
Rachel Pino, she's the director for the Trent River Chamber Orchestra. Violinist.
So that's what I was about to ask. I guess I didn't really even know that we had a local orchestra in Craven County. So that's who's joining you?
And Cheryl Arthur Kite, she is a phenomenal pianist.
Oh,
and
yes,
she's the
she
accompanist.
is.
Yeah.
She
She's
is.
phenomenal.
She's like a machine. She's
Yeah.
incredible. Whatever we need, she just like nothing. It's
Mm-hmm.
beautiful, absolutely beautiful.
Well, that's great. And so the concerts will be in Oringer, right?
Yes, they will be in the Oringer Auditorium, and we would love for people to attend. The more people who come, the more support we get to buy our sheet music, to pay for the orchestra, things that are needed to fund the choir.
Absolutely.
So the tickets are for fundraising.
And
Yep.
we're just under a month out, it looks like, right?
Almost there. We have
Yeah.
like 4 practices left.
Yeah.
And $10 for a ticket, and then you can bring a child for free. I mean, that's a great deal. It's
Great
cheaper than the
deal.
movies.
Yeah, that's
and
true.
exposes them to wonderful fine art. So
Yeah.
Which is
So-
super important.
yes.
Yes.
Now, with the choir members, are there age limits? Like, could a high school student join?
Well, we do have a couple of very young Craven students. As far as whether they are dual enrolled, I need to ask them.
Okay.
But very young people and all the decades of life also can join the choir. It's very intergenerational, which I think is another really nice feature because we don't always find enough opportunities to interact between generations, and that's been a really nice feature for me participating in it.
Yeah.
I was in choir in high school and in college, so that was 8 years. So until 2007, but I had not been reading choral music since then. So it was really nice to get back into it.
Yeah.
That's
And I
fantastic.
would imagine most high schoolers are involved with chorus in high school, right? So you probably don't have as many current high schoolers in it. But that's one of the things that's great about this programs is when we're in high school specifically, whether it's a club or a sport or any sort of artistic endeavor that we're in, once we graduate high school, those opportunities kind of go away unless we're really, really, really good,
Yeah.
right? So it's like a professional level. So it's nice that when our community can have these opportunities to let us come back and be able to use those skills that we enjoyed so much. Like you said, you sang in high school. and enjoyed
Absolutely.
it, yeah.
It was missing in my life.
of
Phil
course.
kept saying, join the choir, join the choir. Finally, one day I said yes. Because he comes in our office suite in Oringer and makes copies and such. So we do see him periodically. One day he came in and sang me happy birthday, the whole happy birthday. I was like, all right, I'm going to join.
There you go.
Yeah, you just did that. I have to now.
Did he sing Happy Birthday in English or in Spanish?
Well, he did it in English.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's the only song in Spanish I ever learned, right?
Yeah, and there are
That's
multiple
cool.
versions of it in Spanish as well.
I'm sure I know the wrong one then.
Well, I don't know that there's a wrong one.
Okay.
Another good thing, here's a little plug for Spanish. If you like music and you want to be in choral music, you're going to need to work on vowel sounds and how to shape your mouth to make the right sound come out. Spanish is good for that because we work on those same kinds of vowels if you want to sing in Italian, Latin, Spanish. And also, even in the English song, sometimes he'll say it like this, and it's not the way we say it, but it comes across better
Sure.
in the music. So,
Yeah, because it's definitely something you have to be taught. It's not natural when you're singing to make the shapes that I see people's faces make while they're
yeah,
while
and
they're
you need to
singing.
keep your eyebrows up. You need to be looking at the director. Like, there's a lot that goes into it. So it's really good practice. And then as far as community events, this Saturday, I know you're going to talk about it later, but there's a huge to-do going on downtown. So in the afternoon, there are some activities for kids and families. You all might be talking about that later. But then at 7, the doors open at the Civic Theater on Pollock Street.
Yep.
And the New Bern Follies are going to perform this year. It's the 3rd year. If you haven't gotten a chance to see it, it's really cool because it's also community oriented because the community comes together. We audition. We have all kinds of different acts from comedy to dancing to aerials and singing. I have the opportunity to actually perform in this one as well.
Yeah. Is this your second or third?
It's the third
Okay,
time.
that's what I thought. Yeah.
That's awesome.
I've done it every year since it started, and it began sort of as an homage to the roots of the theater, which
That's right.
was a vaudeville. So kind of like 100 years. Okay, let's do a vaudeville show, and it's variety. So
Yep.
yeah.
The theater celebrated its 113th birthday last Thursday.
Okay.
And actually, I believe there's a news story that they're working on for that sometime today. But yeah, its roots were in vaudeville, right? So that's where this show began. So
Yep.
it's really cool that so many you see a lot of people come to the theater who are not traditionally involved in theater
Yep.
because
Yep.
whether they want to do comedy or just want to do a one-off thing because it's a much smaller commitment to do this show as opposed to a 3-month-long
Like me.
production. Exactly. Yeah.
I love to sing, I love to perform, but it's that time
Of course.
element because I'm extremely busy.
Yeah.
I have my toes in a lot of different places. So, yeah, it's good so that you can get some experience and have that joy of performing and sharing your art with the community, but not always having 3 months of practice, which is also very appreciated. I love the productions that are put on. I love going to see them. We are super fortunate in Craven County to have the Civic Theater.
Yeah, both of them.
Yep.
Have both, and
Yep. Civic and Rivertown.
and we've had this
I need to
conversation
go to the
before too.
Rivertown.
With such a small town, there's so much talent.
It's true.
I mean, you think about just in Craven County between the art scene, the literature scene, the music scene. There's just a lot of. It's like a melting pot of talent.
I mean, to be a town of 30,000 people, when I moved here, I was like, whoa, this is a little artist community. Like, there's art everywhere. There's music all the time. So that's one of the best parts of New Bern, I think.
Yeah, and even folks who have retired here. I know I saw a video of one of the women who are performing on Saturday. She's, I believe, 91, 92, something like that, and used to sing on Broadway as well, but she's doing a song on Saturday, too. doing the
Nice,
Follies.
nice.
Very
Actually,
cool. Yeah.
another one of the members of Craven Community Chorus is in the Follies doing a comedy skit, something to do with cats.
Okay.
So we will look
Fun.
forward to seeing that.
So before, I know you've got a class, so
Yes.
we'll let you out here. Just want to come back to it one more time. So the show is Winds of Change, and it's May 16th, 18th, and 19th. And if you want tickets, it's at Mitchell. It's
Choir members.
choir members,
Choir members.
include Shelley, right?
And Fuller's.
Fuller's Music.
And anywhere you see one of these flyers, which I hope that you'll see them all over the place because we're all supposed to be putting them out, but there is a little QR code. You can do that as well.
Oh, you can buy them through the QR code? Okay,
you can.
perfect.
Yes,
All right,
lots
very
of
good.
options.
If you want to leave that with me, I'll take it to Havelock.
Thank you. I would love that. I appreciate that.
Absolutely.
That
All right.
that gets it down there.
At the other side of the county.
All the way over there.
Very good. Well, Shelley, thanks so much for coming on the show today.
Yes.
I really
Appreciate it.
appreciate
Thank
it.
you for
Yeah.
having me.
Oh, before you go, I'll explain after you leave.
Okay. Okay. We'll talk later. All right. Muchas gracias.
Oh, de nada.
Bye, Shelley.
Hasta luego.
All right. You too.
All right. Is this a high five?
High five.
Okay.
Today's National High Five Day.
Ah, there it is.
There
Bye,
it is.
Shelley.
Bye. So each year on the third Thursday of April, we observe National High Five Day. This is a fun day that we can high five everyone that you see. Now, have you ever done the high five and then down low? I mean, we can't do it while we're.
And then too slow?
Yeah. Oh, stop. Don't do that.
No, okay.
'Cause I will be too slow. So the folklore says it's filled the hallowed halls of sports stadiums concerning the origins of the high five. I know that you've lost sleep worrying about the origins of the high five, correct?
I have.
Okay.
I was wondering, like, did they start at 1 and then work their way up? Was it just
Like
like
that.
this? Like, that seems awkward.
Well, the first high five you and I just did, it was kind of awkward because we kind of missed. Did you catch that?
I always worry about the awkwardness of a high five or a missed handshake.
Speaking of,
we're going
yes.
to come in, and how are we doing?
So, they talk about, it's from basketball to volleyball courts, the baseball stadiums, sports metaphor, as well as well-worn topics, right? The high five is there. Like, oh, they look great. Like whether you scored the basketball goal or you're in the stadium cheering on your favorite fan or teammate, right?
Mm-hmm.
Team member, whatever. You know what I'm saying?
That's my team. Go team. High five.
High five. Go team. So what gesture do you find less awkward? Fist bump, fanny slap, fist pump, like whoop whoop, or it came with noises too. Did you notice that?
We need another loop.
Yep. The end zone dance, the chest bump, like jumping up,
I'm familiar with the chest bump. Yes.
or high five in the stands. What is the, if you were to turn to your neighbor and high five them, or would you rather do the other?
So I've got it. This is a group activity.
Correct. Somebody scores. Somebody's excited. What's the first thing you're going to do?
I'm not an emotive person like this.
Okay.
But I guess if I had to pick one, it would probably be the double high five.
Double
and
high
eye
five.
contact screaming.
Gotcha. So
Yeah.
you don't slap somebody.
I wouldn't slap somebody,
Okay.
no.
All right.
The fist bump, like I want to feel good about it, but it always feels wrong when
It
I do it.
does. It never feels like it lands right.
Mm-mm.
Especially girls that, like rings.
I have a friend who I was talking
And I'm
to.
not going to fanny slap.
Well, you can't.
No.
Right? You've got to you've got to clear it with everybody before you do
Correct.
that. Yeah, I have a friend who I was talking to a couple of weeks ago, and he did like this, and I went in to fist bump him, and he gave me like a little, okay, I was actually asking you to feel my sweater.
Oh.
Like, that's what I'm talking about.
Oh.
It's just, I never
So
know.
did you ever elbow bump?
During COVID, I think we all did it, right?
Yeah. Or if somebody comes up to shake your hand while you're eating.
Yeah. So,
yeah. Like, hey, bud.
hey, bud. Yes.
Hey, bud.
Yeah. So what would you do? You're excited, and you're going to...
What am I going to do? I don't know. I kind of think I'm going to throw my hands up. I don't know if I'm going to even high five. I'm like, woo!
Yeah.
Like a cheer.
Well, that's what I would do, but I didn't think that was an option.
No.
Okay.
Well, but you asked.
Okay, fair enough. Chest bump.
Chest bump? Nope. Not doing it.
I don't think I've done that since high school.
Not work out well.
If you are watching us on the live stream, please let us know what your favorite one is.
Yeah. How do you share your excitement with?
That's right. And if anybody comments, Zanetta, please let us know. I'm not able to get on the Wi-Fi today, so I can't see the comments live,
Very cool.
but I'll check them later.
Very, very cool. So, you want to go to
community events?
Yeah.
All right. Well, it's that time. It's time for
for
community events. All right. The Magic Midway's Spring Fling Carnival, April 18th through the 19th at 5 p.m. and the 20th and 21st at 11 a.m. at Lawson Creek Park. Are you looking for something for the kids to do? The Magic Midway's Carnival is back with over 30 attractions and great food. There are daily military and birthday specials for admission, so bring the family out for some fun.
All right. Some fun. Woo.
Are you not going to go? You're not going to go on one of the rides?
No.
Okay.
So I saw something the other day. It's like, I'm not getting on a ride that they take out of a suitcase, like unpack.
I'm sure they've
It's a
got it
little-
all figured
I
out.
know
I'm sure
they
it's all
do,
safe.
but I don't know.
Um,
The older I get, the less thrill seeker I am.
I get it, but it's for the kids.
It's for the kids.
Right, so my kids went. They had a great time.
Did they?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
The snack that they were talking about the most
Mm-hmm.
was elote, which is like the corn with like the
Seasoning on it?
seasoning on it. Yeah, whatever. The
Mexican street corn?
Yes, but it's rolled in the blue Takis. You know what I'm talking about with the Takis? Like the crunchy
those
chips?
Yeah, the spicy
They loved
Cheetos
it.
that are
Yeah, they loved it. So I kind of
blue.
want to
I
go
didn't know
have
they were blue.
Yeah. Well, some of them are blue, some of them are
Speaking
orange.
of which, did you see on the news this morning that there's a couple states that are trying to ban certain snack foods, and one of them is Oreo because it has blue #1 dye in it? I didn't know that was a thing.
It'll just go on the black market. People will
Can
just
you,
get their
can you imagine the
underground Oreo.
protest if people didn't get their Oreos? I mean, I'm not an Oreo fan, but when you mentioned blue Takis, I'm like,
Yeah.
I bet it
But
has blue dye in it.
Who's leading this effort? The Nilla Wafer
They've
group?
completely banned them in California.
Okay.
There's 4 other states that have proposed it.
Well, eventually in California, there'll be nothing you can do. I'm moving on.
Okay. Fiddler on the Roof. Matchmaker, matchmaker, make me a match. April 19th and 20th. Apparently, when I sang that last week, I got Meredith and it got her in her ear. And she's like, now I'm going to be singing them all day long.
I like it.
Yes, April 19th and 20th, 26th, 27th. It says 7 a.m. If anybody shows up at 7 a.m., you check your watch. It's 7 p.m. April 21st at 3 p.m. That'll be at Sunday. Rivertown Players, set in the little village of Anatevka. The story of Tivi and 5 daughters focuses on the tight-knit Jewish community protecting their values with the rise of anti-Semitism in Russia. Tickets are available at rivertownplayer.org. And I did butcher that little town. I'm sorry. Anatevka.
Yeah, we need to look it up for next time because I did it. I got it wrong last week. Movie in the park.
Anatevka?
Anatevka.
Okay.
All right, great. Movie in the park. Elemental. April 19th, 7:50, Union Point Park. Bring the family out for a free movie on the lawn. Elemental is this month's show and will begin at dusk. There will be concessions available, and please bring a lawn chair and blankets.
Very cool. Well, kind of going along with what Shelley was talking about, we're going to have an open choir in New Bern. April 20th at 10 a.m., Bank of the Arts. As part of the Arts in April, come join the open choir. There's no auditions or experience needed, just singing with strangers in a beautiful, harmonious way. Register ahead of time so songs can be emailed to you. Register at bearcityimpact.com/open choir. That's a cool idea.
Yeah, I think this is their second one.
It's like a flash mob of choir singing.
Flash choir.
Flash choir.
18th Century Time Travelers Tour, April 20th, 10:30 a.m. at Tryon Palace. Join Tryon Palace for an adventure back to the 18th century where you'll meet Governor Tryon's cook in the kitchen office and learn about the cuisine back then. You'll also meet the local apothecary and surgeon to discuss remedies and instruments of the time. Then finish off learning about fashion of the time. This tour includes admission to the stable office, gardens, and the militia encampment. Tickets can be purchased at tryonpalace.org.
We also have Arts in April, Family Fun Day, April 20th at 2 p.m., 400 block of Pollock Street. Come out with the family with some games and activities, entertainment, and a street-sized chalk mural. So come join the fun.
Yeah, they have lots of activities out there for kids. It's for a while. I think it's about 2 to 6, something like that. Outlander at the Palace, April 20th at 4:30 p.m. Take a trip to Tryon Palace and step into Diana Gabaldon's world of the historic time-traveling series Outlander. This tour covers books 4 through 8 and season 4 through 7 of the Star series and will separate fact from fiction. Let's get serious, folks. This tour includes guard admission, access to the stable office, and military encampments. Tickets can be purchased at tryonpalace.org.
Shelley also mentioned this. This is the New Bern Follies. It's going to be April 20th at 7:30 p.m., New Bern Civic Theater. Come cheer for your favorite local talents from ENC with song, dance, various performing arts. The talent show is for one night only, so get your tickets now at newberncivictheater.org.
Lace Leaf Artist Demonstrations. April 22 through 26 at noon, Lace Leaf Art Studios on the corner of Pollock and Hancock Street. Lace Leaf artists will demonstrate their artistic processes with various mediums, including some mixed media, color pencil paintings, ceramics, miniature paintings, oil and acrylic.
Very cool.
Looks fun.
Well, before we get to the next section, I wanted to, again, plug the river race and go ahead and start getting your tickets, right?
Okay.
Because aren't we coming up with that pretty soon?
You talking about the bridge run?
Yeah.
Yes.
So make sure that that you get your bridge run tickets. And I also wanted to share that because today is also National Exercise Day. So get your tickets. Start your walking and build up your stamina and
participate in a couple's plank. Can I see
couple's
that
plank.
image again? That is true love right there. Is that a trainer or a couple? I guess it's open to interpretation. But
they're smiling at each other. So
Whoever it is, I would not be smiling at them.
right,
I'd be giving them daggers.
yeah, you're in a plank that's not
drooling,
comfortable, and
like,
you've had to give up an arm in the plank too. So, but hey, he's happy about it. So anyway, National Exercise Day.
Yeah.
I'm sorry I took us on a tangent there.
that's okay.
I got distracted by that picture.
Yes, National Exercise Day. So get
So,
your jog on.
Yeah, let's get in some exercise today.
Yep. Beautiful day to do it. I do find it fun to watch when we come home to our neighborhood with all the sidewalks. They're getting busier and busier.
They are.
Yeah.
And we have more and more of them in Trent Woods. They just keep building them. And New Bern too.
Yep.
So yeah, I love it. It's that time of year. Let's get outside and walk around.
Yes, absolutely. So, what's happened at the college?
We got a few things happening at the
Yeah.
college. Today especially, we've got STEM Night, State of Innovation. That is part of our North Carolina Science Festival. So we've got several really fun activities that are happening in Purdue tonight. So get a kid that's interested in STEM, anything in science, technology, engineering, and math. Come on out to some free activities, and so really
That's
looking
awesome.
forward to that. Yep.
Congressman Murphy's going to be here on campus for Service Academy Day, April 20th at 10 a.m. And I think that's for those that are interested in joining a branch of service. So he's going to give information about that.
Next Tuesday, we've got the Community Fabric Awards at the Convention Center, and it's going to begin with a live stream at 11 a.m. starring the two of us. Oh,
Woohoo!
high five!
High five!
There we go. You missed it. That's okay. It
Yeah,
wasn't
we'll
good.
do it again.
Okay.
And we missed.
Yeah.
It was an awkward one.
Yes. Most of them are. But yeah, so we'll be there greeting some of our recipients and sponsors and past winners, all of that for a little bit of pre-show entertainment. Highlights, yep, with us before it goes. So at 11 a.m. and then, of course, the actual Fabric Awards will begin at noon.
Very cool. And then we're going to have Panther Pause, P-A-U-S-E, and that's going to be April 30th at 12 p.m. Do you know what that is?
I did, but I don't remember now. Do you know what that is, Zanetta?
Pause.
Yeah, it's like an event to just take the stress away from finals, to just pause
de-stress
from
event.
finals
De-stress
and
event.
have fun.
Got it.
Okay. Cool.
Sounds
Very
great.
good. It does sound fun. All right. But guess what?
What?
We're going to come back and do this all again next week.
Can't wait.
I know. It's going to be our 91st episode. So happy 90th.
Happy 90.
Today. Michelle Sanders from the Havelock Chamber of Commerce is going to come out. She's also one of my volunteer instructors. And in fact, she'll be with me here in the morning on Thursday, and then back on the Havelock campus with me that afternoon with a classroom of Marines.
Very
So,
cool.
Yeah, very, very cool. So she will be here next week, and I'm very excited about that.
Me too. I'm
Yeah.
ready to learn all about it.
Absolutely. She's new to her position in the chamber president, so excited for her for that.
Very
All
good.
right. Anything else?
Nope, I don't think so.
We got a busy day, you and I.
We do. Yeah, we got to get out of here and do other stuff.
No more chit chat. We got to go. But in the meantime, we want you to stay safe, stay happy, stay healthy, and we'll see you next week. Take care. Bye-bye.
Bye, everybody.